Testing. All right, good evening, traders. Pete with Iconic. Just to know about you, but it was a really fantastic day today. Only took 8 trades and one losing trade. It was just a great day, and I just stuck with a handful of stocks. And I actually was able to type some into chat, which I know has been an ongoing issue, and it will get better with that. So that's good. So as always, there's no agenda on my webinars. Just want to talk about my observations, what I'm seeing. I'm going to do some chart reviews, and then talk about trading emotions again. But first and foremost, a couple people have been posting some of their alerts in chat, which I cannot thank you guys enough for doing that, because that is the really, aside from being with you guys on the phone every night and going through your charts with you, hopefully you're doing your chart reviews. If you're not doing your chart reviews, you guys are only hurting yourself, okay? You're just shooting yourself in the foot. Your chart reviews need to get done, okay? But the few that have gotten a little more comfortable and are starting to post their calls in chat, I get to see exactly what you guys are seeing when you post your entries. Now, you guys know that that's a huge, huge thing. So when you guys post, I'm going long, XYZ here, I pull it up and I look. I'm like, okay, what's he looking at? What would I be looking at? What may he be missing? What am I missing? I get to see exactly, guys, what you guys see when you enter a trade. That's why you're here. So for the guys and girls that are posting your trades, thank you. I know a lot of you have been burned by bullshit people in the past. That's not going to happen in my room. But when I get to see your positions, when you are starting a position, I can see the chart exactly from your perspective. And I learned so much in the past probably 2 or 3 days about a couple people's trading that I already know what their issues are. And they've been with me for months. So, I don't want to keep on beating you guys over the head with a stick and say, guys, you got to let me know when you're in a trade. There is a reason why I'm asking you to tell me, let me know when you're in a trade. Because then I'm going to pull it up, and I'm going to see what you're seeing. I'm going to say, great job, or I'm going to say, okay, this is what you did. This is what you should have done. Let's correct it, and let's start making money. That's how this room needs to work. Okay? I can do all the webinars in the world. I can tell you guys step by step by step and give you a breakdown of, step 1 to step 10, whatever goes through my mind on any given day. But until I see you guys in action executing a trade live, I don't know how you trade. And that's why you're here. And that's why I'm here. So I'm a little excited again. I'm a little stoked that I learned a lot about a few people in a couple days just by posting your frickin' trades in chat. So thank you. It's gonna help you guys so much. And if you can't do the homework, you can't do the chart reviews, you're just delaying being a successful trader. If you guys want this so bad, you gotta take the time to do the chart reviews. Okay? You will see charts differently. If you're just here for the calls, that's fine. But in all reality, you're not going to make it as a trader. Okay? You're just a sheep following the calls. I don't want that. I want to teach you guys. And the only way I can see what you're doing is when I'm watching you in action. Practice is practice. You can have a kick-ass practice, whatever you're doing, soccer, baseball, When it's game time, games on the line, when it's live trading, it's a different game. So I need to see what you're doing so I can help you. Okay? It's all positive. Thanks for posting the trades. The few that are getting comfortable enough to do that, because now I know, okay, it's an easy fix. It's an easy fix. You just helped yourself. It's an easy fix. So thanks for doing that. The few that are doing it, hopefully in time, more and more of you will get more comfortable. Realize that you're in a room with people that actually care about you. Realize that what I am telling you, I'm telling you out of complete sincerity. There is no hidden agenda. Okay? It is what it is. I trade, and I'm trying to help you guys. But I need more help helping you. I can't guess. I can't keep on doing the webinars on the same things unless I see you guys executing them. Once you start executing your trades, then bam, then we're going to go over to the trades. And okay, what did we do right? What did we do wrong? How can we maximize our profits? How can we minimize our losses? And your entries will make you the money. It's the entries. Okay? The rest is just letting the trades ride out. Okay? Which is going to be a never-ending process. We will get there. I know it's extremely uncomfortable, especially when you guys have lost a lot of money. You want to put some in the bank. But going back to my first webinar, if you guys have an inverse risk-reward ratio and you're losing more than you're winning and you're just banking to put money in there, you're up $200, you take the $200, but your average loss is $400, you guys can do the math. You're not going to last in a business, and that's not what I'm here for. That's not why you're here. Let's make this happen. And I can't make it happen unless you help me help you. Okay? And yes, I went out and I bought a kick-ass mic, and I'm not using it because I don't have the time or the patience right now to set it up. But no more mic issues. We're moving forward. All right, so I don't hear that crap and grab my mic. Everything's good. So anyway, back to business. Awesome day. Minimal trades on my end, but the trades that I took just friggin' paid off. And again, I did a little YouTube video about the summertime crying the blues. But now you guys are seeing the ones that have stayed with me. My trading style does not have the follow through in the summer. Okay, but you know what? It works when the traders come back. And the past couple of days for me have been friggin' awesome. So hopefully you guys are following my calls. The majority of you in here should only be following my calls and taking my trades, especially if you're not consistently profitable. Okay, there really shouldn't be any other trades that are taken except for the ones that I take. Okay, and yes, I am making a very conscious effort to type them into chat, but you need to be focusing on what I am doing and get a grasp on it before you go wandering off because you're bored or I don't trade enough or you got fear of missing out. Just stop. Sit back, wait for your setup, and friggin' kill it. Okay? And that's it. Just wait for your setups. Don't be chasing stocks. You know what happens when you're going to chase stocks. Okay? If you feel like you need to trade, you need to trade, you're not going to make it, guys. Okay? This is a business. You can't force trades. You need to let trades set up and come to you. So, being that most of my trading is short, I'm sorry, sell side biased. I short a lot of stocks. You guys know that. I'm going to go over mostly longs tonight. Okay? And before I do that, for those that have been sticking around after hours, these past 2 weeks or so, maybe even longer. I just started noticing the past 2 weeks, the action in the VXX and UVXY has been, and SVXY has been unreal. There's been just money being handed to you if you're here to play the stocks after hours. Today was just insane afterwards. It was just crazy. It was just totally crazy. So one of the new members asked me about what do I look for pre-market on a promo ramp up on, the phase 2, phase 3. What do I look for to start my short? So there's a chart up there that I will show you, but I also want to show you this one for 2 reasons. This one right here, you can see the 1075 area. Okay, most of you guys know this is a classic stuff. Tried, could not get past 1075, 1080. You know it's going to fail. Okay, you know that. It's tried too many times. So let's just pretend this is pre-market. This is something that I look for. You look for this this bogus run up. Okay, you look for an area that gets stuffed. Okay, then you start seeing the moving average starting to curve a little bit, starting to turn down. Then you got a lower high. As soon as it breaks this trend line, right here, you guys can see my trend lines now. Hopefully I don't have to draw them all the time. As soon as it breaks it, this is a short. And right at the trend line, you got the 920 cross, which is another confirmation signal. What do you got down here? You got a breach of the VWAP. That's another confirmation signal. No reason to get out. Ride it all the way down. Okay? And this pattern you will see in pre-market, and then around 9:05, 9:10, they'll start to fade it. You won't get the full fade until after the open if you pick the right stocks, like SHPG today. Okay? So don't expect to get this whole move pre-market. You'll get the up ramp, and then you'll probably get a half of it retraced by about 9:15, and then hopefully they'll bring it back up, and then at the open they'll bring it back down. But the answer is, what do I look for? I look for a stuff at a certain level. I always go back to my daily and my weekly charts, okay, to see if there's any kind of resistance or support there. I look for stuff. I look for a lower high. I look for volume as another confirmation, and then I get the red candle, and then I nail a short. Okay, so just pretend this is pre-market. That's what you do. Ramps up. I usually don't catch the front end of this because pre-market, my time starts at 5, and I don't get in the room till 6, 6:15. But I usually catch the fades, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. But look for a lower high, increase in volume, stuff, and just short it. And that's it. Riding the 9 all the way down, riding that 9 train. So this was Infi today. I just pulled up for a good example of a nice long out of the gate. Beautiful gap up long. Okay. Took the 5, 10, 15-minute, 5-minute candle. Your 15-minute opening range breakout candle right here. Almost an elephant bar. So what does that tell you? You got your 15-minute opening range breakout. Boom. Busts out. This thing's going higher. Hop on long. Ride it all the way up. So when I say opening range breakout, look to your 15-minute, your 5-minute chart, your first 3 candles. Look for the high, look for the low. Once it breaks either way, that's the direction the stock should be going in the near term. Okay? That was Infi today. This is, I think this is after hours today. Look at this move. Look at this. This is XIV after hours today. And this has been going on for like 2 weeks. It's just ridiculous. It's like, here, take my money. Okay? So there's 2 ways that we could have played this. Okay? And these patterns you will see over and over and over again. So the faster you recognize the patterns and you get familiar with them and you become aggressive with them, the faster you'll make your money. Okay? The aggressive trader, okay, would have taken this double bottom. Okay, it's classic double bottom. You even got a little W, reverse head and shoulders, wherever. It's a double bottom, triple bottom. It's holding the, was it 2650, 2850, 2650s. Okay, so the aggressive trader takes this double bottom. What's your risk? Your risk 50 cents. No big deal. Okay, so this is the ideal spot to go long. Okay, you ride it up. See the trend line? This is where it got rejected before. So this is where you would look to get out. But what happened? The red candle came, broke VWAP, got reclaimed. You stayed long. Went through the trend line. So now, in essence, this trend line that once was support or resistance is now going to act as support. Okay, so here it is, running along, running along. Uh-oh, big red candle. Hit VWAP. What's next? Didn't cross VWAP, did it? What did cross VWAP? The 9 and the 20. What do you got here? You got an indecisive green candle. What's next to it? Very bullish green candle. Right off the trend line support. Where do you think this is going? This is your other buy right here. A super aggressive buy, less aggressive, safer buy. Take it all the way up. Okay? And these moves are happening after hours almost daily. It's just crazy. So again, look for a double bottom. You could have gone long here. You could have sold it here, totally fine, and you could have bought it back here, anticipating this other trend line resistance being broken by this beautiful elephant bar. Another almost elephant bar, elephant bar, elephant bar. Just a beautiful, beautiful breakout. And it held VWAP, held a double bottom. No reason not to go long this. Okay? So that's one scenario with 1, 2, 3 different entries to go long. This is that WBGS today. All stocks, doesn't matter for $2. Like the penny stuff, I can't read those charts. Shoshana, the queen, she's a rock star. I cannot read penny stock charts unless there's a lot of volume. I can't do it. I'm gonna start taking her calls a lot more often, but I can't make sense of the charts because there's just not enough volume. So for me, a picture tells 1,000 words. So here we go. Okay, stock starts picking up 11 o'clock. It starts perking a little bit. Right here, you buy this breakout. You can draw this trend line right across. Buy the breakout. Oh, here we go. Test VWAP. Holding VWAP. You can add right here. It's an inexpensive stock. You can add a couple thousand shares. Still in the uptrend. Riding the 9. Riding the 9. All the way up, you guys could have been adding 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 shares at a time. Because it's been holding the 9 period all the way up. This is a classic pattern. Like a stair step classic pattern. Here, yep, you would have got stopped out. I would have got stopped out. Some of the more aggressive traders that have more risk tolerance would have waited for the 20. And if they waited for the 20 and added that to 20, they got rewarded. Because you can see right here, you got a little trend line support. You can draw a line right there. Load up again, come up, capture another 50-cent move. So these trade, guys, just like the regular stocks. As soon as you get a breakout from an area with a strong candle that's higher than the consolidation, you take it long. And you ride the stock until it tells you to get out. Or until you're happy with the profits. Okay? I could have made a lot more money on the SHPG today, but I was happy with the profits. I'm still working on that. That's my issue that I'm working on, is maximizing it. But I'll take trades like that any day of the week. So these smaller stocks, guys, these longs trade just like the other ones. They usually follow the moving averages and they follow VWAP. This stock really never gave you a reason to get out until about here. And then, you know what? You go long again because it held at 20 and you captured another 50 cents. You know, you got 2,000 shares. That's $1,000, guys. I mean, in what? This is 5-10 minutes. I mean, if you guys break down, see what I think a lot of the problem with you guys of like blowing up is you're going for the big score, and you can't do that. That's not what trading is. You know, we're not here with 30, 40, 50 grand looking to turn into $1 million in like a year. That's not trading. That's not how it works. We're here grinding every day, grinding, hitting the singles, hitting the doubles, waiting for the home runs. And then when the home run comes, then you got to sit back and add and let it ride. If you guys would trade that way with 100, 200 shares at a time, you guys wouldn't have to worry about being blown up. The problem is you're going with 1,000 shares, 2,000 shares when you can't be green. You should not be trading with that much size. We will get there if you follow the rules and have the discipline. Okay? It's my job to teach you when to get in and when to get out. It's your job to execute it and follow it. Okay? I mean, look at the chart. In hindsight, I mean, there's no reason to get out. It was a hell of a call by Shosh. Beautiful. Again, this is after hours, guys. Okay? So right here again, this is the SVXY. Double bottom. Aggressive trader entry here. Trend line resistance right here. Boom. You go along. You got actually three. It held VWAP on this retrace. So super aggressive, conservative. But look at this move right after double bottom. Just let it go. Beautiful. Got to double bottom. What's it say? You got it at 52, 55, 75. This is just one heck of a move, guys. So this is what we do in longs. We look for double bottoms. And you see this is almost the same pattern as the other one. Double bottoms came down, held VWAP, went right back up. UVXY, again, this is just a simple trend line breakout. You can see the line, draw it all the way across. As soon as it breaks that line, you take it long. It came down, tested a 9. It held. No reason to sell. Ride it all the way up. And what you want to see when a stock is rising is the volume going up. You want to see if you're short, if the stock is falling, you want to see the volume increasing. Okay? If you're long a stock and the stock is going up and the volume's decreasing, the move is going to be short-lived. Volume is the tell a lot of the times as the indicator. This one is a pre-market that one of the members asked me to, again, talk about what I look for in pre-market. This is a perfect example of TCON the other day. Phase 3 shot up, okay, went up to $25, came down, tested the 9 and held, went up. What happened? Couldn't get past 22. It's a short. Take it short. As soon as it crosses under the 9, take it short. As soon as it clears this trend line right here, you can visually see this trend line. Just ride it all the way short right into the open. So again, what do I look for? I look for a ramp up on promo, fluff news, whatever it is, something that we all know as traders, the emotions get involved and the stocks cannot sustain the move. Gets sold off, tries to get back up there and fails and gets stuffed. That's our opportunity to nail it. Nail a bitch and just short it or flip it and take it the other way around. Okay? But when we have these opportunities, we have to take them. Okay? Scared money is not going to make money. And I say that all the time. Okay? You need to, and like I said today, and I still think that is so important if you guys would think about it. You play the game to win. You don't play the game not to lose. And a lot of you guys are playing the game not to lose. Okay? You can't do that because you will lose. You can't be worrying about losing the money. You need to be doing what's right for you and taking the trade when the trade sets up. If you can't pull the trigger on 100 shares, then maybe you shouldn't be trading. Okay? Because at this point, the majority of you have been with me for a couple months. Okay? And 100 shares, you guys should be able to pull the trigger on and recognize the setup. Okay? For the newer traders, you want to start with, 20, 50 shares, that's fine. But there's got to be a point where you have to make the transition. Okay? You got to get from point A to point B and take the leap of faith and believe in yourself. If this is what you want, you go after it with everything you freaking have and just do it. Okay? Don't wait for someone to hand it to you because it's not going to happen. Okay? We are up against the best of the best every day. If you're trading from home, trading from a prop firm, wherever you're trading from, we are up against HFTs, algos, the best of the best, the smartest of the smartest, the Goldmans, everybody. And we're able to take money from them. You know why? Because we trade smart, we trade the setups, and we take advantage of the imbalances in the market. Okay, that is our job. Our job is not to make $5,000 a day. Our job is to trade. And trade smart and trade well and always act in your best interest. Again, trading is not always about being right. It's about doing what's right for you. Said that again and again. You have to take care of your capital, guys. This was a nice UVXY trade I hit the other day. I just wanted to show you this one again. And all this was this trend line. You can draw this trend line across. Okay, I got the moving average cross that I liked. I had the 9 period or 20 period right here, crossing the 9. Okay, again, anticipation. I see the volume. Okay, I see the candle. Okay, as soon as this happened, I went long with the anticipation of the breakout. So I got long somewhere around 49.60, whatever. And I just rode the 9 all the way up. And I got out, let's just say 51.10 because that's what it looks like. But if the chart was bigger, you would see that there was resistance over here. So that's why I sold. But that was 49, that was like a 1.5 trade for me. It was just a beautiful trade and every single candle was green. And it was all based on the anticipation of this trend line resistance breakout. The moving average cross was there. Everything was above VWAP. You almost had an elephant bar there. You had the increase in volume. The thing's going higher. Just nail it. Even if it's 10 shares, guys, just nail it. When you see the setups, take it. We have a few traders that only trade 200-300 shares at a time, but they'll make $2,000-$3,000 a day. Okay, I mean, there's so many ways that you can do it. You don't need a lot of size to make a lot of money in this business. This is Ken F. I missed this whole move. At lunch, at the gym, whatever. But you can see this little pennant forming right here. As soon as it broke the pennant, you take it long. Every room in the world was shorting this thing. So, yeah, is it scary to play these stocks? Yeah, it is. But, take 100 shares, guys. Take 200 shares. It's moves like this are going to make you the money. You got to be uncomfortable, but you got to trade smart. So what's this? You risk, 50 cents. What's your possible reward? $2-3? Yeah, it's worth it for me. Buy the breakout. Ride the 9 all the way up. When it starts getting up here, really far away from the 9, it's coming down. And it did come down. Got a nice little short. But these are the moves that we need to take advantage of. And when they start getting parabolic, overextended, that's when you start to get out. Because that's when you know this shank is coming. This is an airy short, just as simple again, just to show you moving average cross. You got the little pennant formation here, or you can just even do the trend line straight across, break, catch that short all the way down. These trend lines that I'm drawing every day for you guys are just lower day breaks. Once they break, the stock comes down. Followed by the moving average cross. You see the volume starting to pick up. It was beautiful. I mean, everything was in our favor. Everything. The ideal short was up here, by the way. Moving average cross, right off to 9. This would have been the ideal aggressive short. Okay? Right there. I didn't get that. I got the break. But that's okay. SVXY, again, simple, guys. I'm trying to break this down in the most simplistic manner. Trend line. Draw a trend line. As soon as this trend line support breaks, you take it short. Okay? Or trend line resistance, you take it long. Just draw a line from one end to the other, line up the candles. As soon as it breaks, short it. The ideal short's right here on this candle. You got the moving average cross right on VWAP to act as your resistance. Take it short. Came up, tested it, failed. You could have added to it and just ride it all the way down. So, but the reason why I didn't want to go over so many shorts tonight, I just wanted to see the power of the trend line breakdowns. It's trading 101, and you can make thousands a day by just taking trend line breakouts. Okay, this was a stock today. I don't CMLP. I use this for a long example. Okay, opens up. Okay, opening range is set. Okay, 5 minutes. We got about, I don't know, say 45, 50 minutes here. So the opening range is set. What happens here? Opening range breakout. Okay, what does that mean? What does that tell you guys now? And it crossed the 9 too, and the 50. And you got the moving average cross. What does that tell you? Opening range breakout to the upside. Stock is going higher. Came up. You got to see this secondary trend line resistance. Busted right through it. Rode the 9 all the way up. Little consolidation. Boom, secondary move. There's your secondary pop. You always get that pop. Get the big move up, consolidate, boom, secondary pop. So opening range breakout is very important. Okay, that's when you take the longs. Once the opening range is set, you look for the long setup. Again, simple. This is SWAY, just another long example. Consolidate. I love seeing these consolidation charts, guys, because you know it's going to pop sooner or later. It's consolidating. What happens here? Boom, little elephant bar. Look at the volume. What does that tell you? Moving average cross too. What does that tell you? Stock's going higher. As soon as you see this candle, you guys should be buying. Take it long. Consolidate. Hits the 9. Boom. Goes right back up. A little doji. Okay. Get out. And it fades down. But these are the tells that we gotta pay attention to. And when we see them, we can't hesitate. We just nail them. Okay? You had a fake one here. But you know what? The whole time it never broke VWAP. Ever. And this is only 10 cents. Minimal risk, guys. Crazy. Minimal risk. Apple. Why did I put this Apple up? Oh, right here. 114s. See the 200-day moving average? Held. 1, 2, 3, 4. Green candle. Bullish. You're going long. What's your risk? Your risk is right below the 200-day moving average at 113.90. 10, 20 cent risk. You take it long based on the 200 as your support. Moving average cross. You're golden, guys. It never broke the 9 all the way up. So from 114 to 115.30. Beautiful long trade. So that's the trades. Some of them I did. Some of them were done in a room. I think the room is progressing nicely. I love starting to get more feedback. I'm asking you to please give me more feedback and let me know what trades you are in. Okay? I cannot stress enough how much I learn about you as a trader when I see the trades that you enter at the exact time you enter the trades. I get to see what you're looking at. And that's huge. That's huge. Like, there's two people right now that I'm like, okay, I know what your problem is. I know how to fix you. I know how to help you. You know? So, no one sees your face. No one really knows if this is your real name or not. It doesn't matter. Let's help each other. Post your trades. Put them in the window. Let me see what you're trading. Because that will tell me what I need to work on with you. It's huge. And it's exciting. Okay? Basically, everyone here, you guys can have the life that you want. But you got to believe it. You got to see it. You got to eat it. You got to drink it. You got to do it day after day after day. Okay? And yes, does it take a day, maybe, or two for me to get back to some people? Yeah, it does. But if I'm not helping you, I'm helping somebody else. And if I'm not helping someone else, I'm doing something else, or I'm working on my website. It's just me. But I'm here for you to help you trade. I want you guys to achieve what cost me over 80 grand in losses to achieve way back in the 80s. It can be done, but you gotta want it. And even though you want it that bad, that may not be good enough. You gotta eat, sleep, drink this stuff in. Every day I am still learning. Every day. And I am never satisfied. I love my life, but I'm never satisfied trading because I can always do better. Always. That's why I'm a big believer in the motivational videos. You guys know that. Every day I watch my motivational videos. I suggest you guys get in that habit too. We're in a tough business, guys. There's nothing harder to do than what we're doing. And we're going to make it. We're going to make it. So thanks for your time. And I'll get this out to you in a little bit. And hopefully this week we're going to keep on kicking ass. So I'm excited. And please reach out to me if you have any issues, questions, or concerns. All right? You guys have a great night.